Welcome everyone to the Lean HR Strategy Leadership video. So let us look at what my HR strategy should be all about it. Lean HR and leadership. Setting the tone for lean HR is the right approach that goes around it. Now remember, lean HR is not about streamlining people or cutting through the workforce or probably uh, having a strategy where we are asking people to leave or having a golden handshake or people have been forced to leave. No, absolutely no. What does it mean? It means we are going to have tasks and people associated directly with one another. This can only happen when there is a proper understanding of over the implementation of lean HR. Lean HR cannot be implemented without a teamwork, without a coordinated effort from all the members of the organization. So yes, it is all about bringing in a lean culture within the HR teams. Promote lean education and training. Ensure that people appreciate what we are looking into it. It is not about redundant any employees or tasks. It is finding a purpose for every employment so that every employee can value their contribution. Implement standardized process. Foster a culture of continuous improvement. That is of Kaizen. Encourage employee empowerment and involvement. Encourage people to take decision on their own. Encourage people to make certain adjustment in their work process so that it facilitates the overall experience of the customer. This way we are only going to improve the productivity of the organization and definitely the reputation will be enhanced. Use data-driven decision making, develop cross-functional collaboration, recognize and reward lean behaviors, ensure leadership support and involvement as on when on basis. Challenges: identify obstacles in lean HR implementation, crucial for devising effective strategies and leadership approaches. By acknowledging and addressing these challenges, organization can pave the way for successful transformation and growth. Now, what are my resistance to change? Lack of lean knowledge and skills, misalignment with existing organization culture, inconsistent commitment and engagement, limited resources, lack of clear roles and responsibility, ineffective communication per se. Now, what are my HR solutions? Let us look and try to think out of box. Talking about efficiency, can we streamline the process altogether? Can everybody come together and share each other responsibility? Engagement, motivate the employees for success. Obviously, yes. Adaptability, respond quickly to changes as on when on basis. Effective HR approaches. Visual is using compelling visuals, as the case might be. Storytelling, craft engaging stories as on when on basis. Simplicity, keep it simple. Impact, create lasting impact as far as possible. These are my HR approaches that goes around it. Visual, everybody should be able to understand, see what the workflow is all about it, what is the utility of each processes. Storytelling is making them engage the employees, crafting engaging stories all together, ensuring that their contribution doesn't goes a waste in the overall achievement of the objectives for the organization. Keep it simple and it always will create a lasting impact. Look at the team. There can be a lot of team. It can be a quality circle team. It can be business reconstruction management, BRM scheme altogether. You name it, we have it. It can be leadership skills as far as operational development is concerned, OD is concerned, organization development. Meet the key roles leaning to the HR transformation. They will be the driving force towards the success. And you can have your photos. I am sure about it that most of you are working in an organization will come to know there are certain people, key people who drive the or should I say who propel the organizations toward a certain directions altogether. So yes, we have a lot of real world examples in lean HR. You can have it. You see the biggest companies in the world, Coca-Cola, or for that matter, Pepsi. How many employees do they have there in payroll? Less than 5% are there on the payroll. Every payroll has been made on the bottler's name. The bottlers who are actually bottling the Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Look at it, how lean HR they are doing about it. And they're doing wonderful success. One of the most successful companies, both Coke and Pepsi. Now, this is what you need to understand. Visualization, engaging the audiences for impactful images per se. That can be done through metrics. Yes, definitely. I've given you certain visualization in front of you in your screen. If you see it out there, what are my performance trends? The trends are showing as far as the previous thing. And the same thing. Remember, this is the same graph that has been replicated and probably has been understood. So, which appeals to you? Performance trends analyze the past and current performance data to identify trends and patterns. Efficiency analysis assesses effectiveness of HR processes and systems. Thereby, talent development tracks skill development and career progression for nurturing talent. Thereby, now how do we go around it? There are three stages to work upon it. We in the first stage itself we need to define or think about what we are expected to do, and then design accordingly. This is before the implementation stage, mind you. This is still at the planning stage. We define what we are looking into it, we then design what we are expecting to do about it. In stage number two is where we start implementing, as in aligning it, mapping person to process each time, and then communicating exactly what the person is supposed to do who is manning a position. Stage number three is where it been executed. Everybody works in tandem all together, and in the stages you will be during execution there might be issues and there might be feedback that needs to be iterated, been refined every now and then, and it should be continuously evaluated for the end product. So you see, within stage number one, two, and three, we are able to implement the lean HR process. Promisingly told us, I believe, calling it as optimized HR process. Look at the scenario, the training scenario. It's all about skill development. Probably they're looking into a new application. Probably they're looking into a new presentation, marketing strategies. Probably they're discussing around. This is what skill development is all about. It leadership growth. If you look into it, empowering HR people, bringing the leadership qualities in you outside thinking, making people think out of box, ensuring that people are been contributing time and again. So collaborating with the other department to support lean, establish a cross-functional team. I suppose a quality control team or the quality circle team or the OD team, organizational development team, or simply the L&D team. Foster open communication and information sharing, align departmental goals with lean objectives, joint problem solving and decision making. Share best practices and lesson learned, provide joint training and development. Integrate lean into cross departmental projects, recognize and reward collaborative efforts, continuously monitor and improve collaboration effort thereby. Allow me to summarize the impact of lean HR. You look into it, the value stream. If you look, what are we doing it every time there is a change, there is an improvement in our competency. Remember, in the first thing is attraction of the talent, where we are selecting, promoting, and onboarding people, our employees. We are building upon their competencies, and now we are giving them training. We are improving their performances. Again, what have we done? We've added on to their competencies out here. From adding of the competency, now we try to motivate, inspire, ensure that whatever been learned, they should be able to execute whatever they are executing. If satisfactory, they are able to maintain that execution to an optimal level. This is what led to the individual development, brings in another level of competencies. A hike in a competency needs to be reinforced as far as talent planning is concerned, as far as promotion is concerned, as far as career planning is concerned. And you see, from a raw product, the competencies has been improved, as in the people value stream. So lean HR is all about eliminating redundancy, eliminating waste in HR process and HR service delivery. We need to identify key HR processes in terms of recruitment, onboarding, camp compensation and benefits and performances. Wherein applying a problem solving is PDCA is planned to check and act, or PDSA plan to study and act. And then we have the Six Sigma DMAIC as a define, measure, analyze, improve, control. Continuous improvement remains the core of lean HR. Some metrics for HR is recruitment. Let's say time for HR, time to hire, quality per hire, cost per hire, early turnover. What I'm trying to do is giving you numbers to everything. Time to hire, quality per hire, cost per hire. If you can come with the numbers for everything, you are building up your metrics. For revenue, revenue per employee, performance potential, billable hours. For retention is overall turnover, last promotion, engagement rating. Others, HR cost per employees, HR to employee, employee satisfaction thereby. Is it possible to get employees to engage with lean? Probably no. Probably you have to understand certain things. 5 steps to align HR with business strategy. Understand the business strategy and own it up so that you can impact the other department. Then comes evaluate external and internal workforce condition. Plan and implement the HR strategy that includes key performance indicators. Automate applicable tasks. Measure and evaluate results per se. Sustaining lean HR practices over time. Embed lean principles in the organization culture. Continuous training and development. Establish continuous improvement program. Use data metrics to drive decision. Recognize and reward lean behavior. Foster a culture of accountability. Maintain a strong leadership support. Integrate lean into strategic planning per se. With this, I come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching it till the end.